morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mac the Maverick, where we talk all things well-rounded womanhood. Hopefully by now you have seen my review and test drive of the Matrix Food for Soft collection. If you haven't seen that video, go watch that video. But spoiler alert, I enjoyed those products enough to go pick up 3 more that Matrix has to offer. I got the Food for Soft multi-use hair oil serum, as well as the moisturizing definition cream and the light hold gel from the A Curl Can Dream collection. And I wasn't going to do this, but I don't know if y'all have been around a while. I have this penchant for falling in love with like a shampoo or a conditioner from a particular collection, and then discovering that that collection has like no styling products. It's like really annoying, and Food for Soft kind of falls into that category. But this particular line right here, A Curl Can Dream, it kind of whispers softly in my ear every time I go in salad, like, buy me, look at me. And then I see the price tag and I put that mug on mute. But at the time of filming this video, Ulta is running a bunch of sales going into the holidays. So I figured that I would go ahead and spring for the styler that Matrix has made for textured hair. And speaking of that, I'll tell you a little bit about this collection. As always, these videos are time stamped, so if you just want to get to the 5-day forecast, you can skip, use your little chapters and skip to the parts that'll be more helpful for you. But A Curl Can Dream is Matrix's collection, their foray into textured hair. And per their website, it is specifically for curls and coils and also waves. But if you use the number system, they mean it for types 3 and 4 hair as a curl preservation system. There are 9 products in this particular collection. And if you look at the packaging or on the website, there are some little symbols you'll notice. There is a wave, a curl, and a coil. All of the products have these symbols on the front to let you know which products will be best for your hair. So the A Curl Can Dream shampoo, co-wash, and rich mask, as well as the light hold gel and the lightweight oil, are all most appropriate for curls and coils. But they also have 3 more products: the weightless shampoo, the weightless conditioner, and the scrunch and go spray, that are more appropriate for waves. And then last but not least, the moisturizing cream that I have in my hand is for all 3. And yes, you can actually use all of these products for any of those 3 patterns, so to speak, but you might have to adjust the amount and how you use them according to your pattern. Also, the website says that these products are safe to use on hair that is being transitioned from a relaxer to naturals. So the hero ingredient across this collection is Manuka honey, which you've probably heard of. It's in a lot of different products across different brands. It's a humectant that draws moisture into the hair from the air. And also in those 3 products I mentioned for waves, rose water is a key ingredient. So I will tell you about some of the top 5 ingredients in the 2 that I purchased. The moisturizing cream is a leave-in cream for moisture and definition without flakes or crunch. It has no silicones, no parabens, no mineral oils, no petrolatum or petrolatum. I can never remember. And no paraffins. The top 5 ingredients after water are cetyl alcohol, which is a fatty alcohol with emollient properties for moisturization and making the formula stable. Glycerin is another humectant, but it is skin identical. It's a hero ingredient in a lot of products. Bihydramonium chloride, which is a conditioning agent that also has properties that may lend strength to your hair. It's plant-based. It's supposed to penetrate the hair without and not coated, so it's supposed to get down in there. Avocado oil, which is a very nutritious fruit, or from a very nutritious fruit, but it is moisturizing. It has fatty acids that do that, as well as vitamins A, E, and D. Then a very long ingredient that I'm gonna try to pronounce: bis diglyceryl polyacylidipate 2. Forgive me if I butchered that, but it is a vegetable-based lanolin alternative. If you're not familiar with what lanolin is a moisturizer that is used in a gang of different skincare and hair care products, but it comes from this waxy fat that you get from sheep's wool. So this long ingredient that I'm not going to try to pronounce again, I'm going to just call it BDP2, is a vegetable-based alternative to that. In the Light Hold Gel, this is supposed to be a defining hair gel that you layer. You can layer with this cream. You don't have to, but it's made for those two products to work together. It offers a light hold without flakes or crunch. Has no silicones, no parabens, no mineral oils, no petroleum, and no paraffins. The top 5 in this one are dipropylene glycol, which is a solvent. It helps the texture of this. It decreases the viscosity of this gel, I guess, to make it a little firmer, and has some skin moisturizing properties. Then there's VPVA copolymer, which is a film former and a hair fixative. I guess the thing that makes gel, but it gives you that hold without being brittle, and also it's a less humidity sensitive film. Hydroxypropyl guar for conditioning properties and anti-static. Phenoxyethanol, which is a preservative, and polyquaternium 4, polyquat 4, which is also regarded as a superior film former with anti-static properties, supposed to keep flyaways down, and is hailed for its high curl retention even in humidity while having very little buildup. Okay, so we know what's in these products and what they're supposed to do. This one will not be a first impression. I have already used it. I actually used it this week. And spoiler alert, this product has no hold, or at least it seems to have virtually no hold, which is why I went and bought this one. So I will be using this one, these two together. I'll talk a little bit more about that, and then finishing with this guy, which we'll talk about when we get there. So I'm using Food for Soft to wash my hair, so I won't do that on camera. I'll just come back when it's time to style. So I'll see you all in a few minutes. All right, family, I'm back. I am freshly done washing my hair with Food for Soft. This is it. And yeah, we're gonna do a twist out, because you know we gotta do a twist out. When I was studying for this video, and yes, I study for these videos, I ran across the Acrylic and Dream playlist. Matrix has a really great playlist on YouTube dedicated to this collection and how to use these products. And I watched the 2-strand twist video. I'm going to do one section of my hair the way she did it on the video, and then I'm probably gonna do the rest the way I normally would. But the way this cream is supposed to be used per the packaging is applied to soaking wet clean hair from root to tip, sectioning off as you go, and follow with this light hold gel. The light hold gel says after using shampoo and co-wash, mask and cream, apply the desired amount of light hold gel depending on hair density, less for fine hair and more for thick hair. More product may increase hold. Follow with the lightweight oil for added shine. So in the video, hopefully you guys can see this, what she did layer the cream and the gel, but instead of just like doing one after the other, she actually emulsified the two products together in her hand and then applied them. So this is the cream. It's creamy, but it's not like thick or buttery, which I kind of like. And here is the gel. That might be hard to see. I'll show it to you again, but hopefully I'm still in focus. I just rub together a little bit in my hand, and I am going to start this as a braid. I like to split my sections into 2 even sections, then split one section into 2 even sections. So 1 whole, 2 halves. Start my plait, a couple revolutions, and then join these 2 tails back together and twist down. All right, do another section, another row. And it does say that as your hair begins to dry, apply more water. So I'm gonna do my best to keep that soaking wet. A little more cream. Yeah. A little bit more gel. Mix that together in my hand, apply. And honestly, my hair is detangled enough that I really don't need that unbrush. Split that. So y'all might notice as I go through this, my hair looks a little bit different than normal. I get my hair pressed twice a year just to get like a really, really deep trim. I got it done like 2 weeks ago, and this is my second wash. I never really keep a press for very long, but this is my second wash after having my hair pressed, and it always takes, I feel like it always takes my hair 2 or 3 washes to really like come to all the way. Thankfully, I have a really, really wonderful stylist, and I've never had a problem. Like, my hair will stay straight until I wash it, but I've never had a problem with it all turning back, and so for that I'm very thankful. But this is my second wash, and I feel like it's still trying to like snap back all the way. So it does feel just a little bit different than normal. But I am trying this on freshly trimmed hair, so we'll see. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Might be kind of hard to see, but so far my hair feels very soft. Does not feel greasy or anything or waxy. It just feels very soft. It's not sticky at all, and this combination is very like workable. It didn't fight me in my hair. Now I am going to switch to like layering the entire section because I have a lot of hair, and I feel like doing the mixing method will take forever, and I'm afraid with like how small this bottle of gel is, I might run out. So I'm gonna do it the way that I normally would and try to come in a little closer so you all can see. Okay, that might be better. So I'm gonna take this side and I'm gonna spray it down just a little bit more because it's starting to dry, which is unusual for my hair, but here we are. But yeah, wet it up a little bit. And apply the cream to the entire section. And dry my hands first and show you all the texture of the gel up close since I couldn't get it before. It is clear. Hopefully you all can see that. There it is. And I'm just gonna apply that to the entire section. Roots to tips. And we'll go from there. Finally at the top. So I mentioned the texture. One thing I did not mention was the scent. I've seen some people kind of complain online about it being overwhelming. I don't find it to be that, and I have a relatively sensitive nose, but it is purposely fragranced with notes of, I think, sweet rose, peony, and amber. So if you can imagine that it has kind of a floral scent to it, and florals are not my favorite, but floral scents, and that deep amber, which I do like. But it's like I can smell it, but it's not overwhelming. So last section up here at the top. And I can say, going back to how workable this product is, It has taken me in real time probably about 30 minutes to get all the way to the top of my hair, and this section isn't going to take long at all. And I really enjoy products that give me my time back, because time is the thing I value the most. I can also see this product working really well for like flat twists, or maybe even if you needed to do like some wet cornrows or something like that for any reason. The way that it works through the hair feels like it would be very conducive to that. Sometimes I have a tendency to miss the roots of my hair, so I'm gonna try to make sure I get product down there without getting it on my sensitive scalp. And the only thing about doing twists on freshly trimmed hair is sometimes it's hard to get them to stay closed, but thankfully I don't think my hair is so blunt this time that it's not giving me that much of an issue, because it's usually like struggle bus for real. All right, so this is it. So far so good, but I am noticing, I feel like this side that I mixed in my hand is behaving a little bit differently. Like the twists are expanding a little bit more than they are here, and I feel like this side started to dry a little bit faster, and I'm probably gonna redo this particular twist just to get it to be a little bit tighter at the root. But I'm going to sit under the dryer for a few minutes just to lock everything in and take it down tomorrow for church. So I'll come back for the takedown and we will talk about the food for soft oil. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Hey y'all, I'm back. It's the next day and it's time to take down my Twistout. So when this dried, I did sit under the dryer for a few minutes yesterday after I washed my hair. The gel did dry with a cast, which was kind of what I was looking for. So I mentioned that I had used the moisturizing cream by itself before and that it didn't really have any hold. It did kind of define my hair for a short second, but it didn't dry with any kind of cast that you normally would from, say, a mousse or a gel. But the light hold gel did give a very light cast. I actually accidentally broke said cast when I had to put a hat on top of my hair to get out of the house yesterday. But nonetheless, you can see that my hair is definitely coming out defined. And one thing I did like about the moisturizing cream was how soft and how fluffy it made my hair without feeling like greasy or oily or weighed down or anything like that. So even the combination of having the cream and the gel together, I'm still not getting any kind of crunch or anything like that. This right here is the side that we put the gel and the cream together in my hand. The rest of my hair is the side where I just worked it into the whole section. And as I thought, this side is a little bit softer. It doesn't feel as coated for whatever reason, but still not bad. And I have, from what I can see in the camera, virtually no frizz so far. Of course, I haven't really separated anything for real. I don't know how much I will. We'll see once I get everything down. But so far this is delivering on the definition within my Twistout. Now, one thing I am noticing, I'm wearing a dark blue shirt. I got a little, sorry about that. I got a little flaking going on. It's minimal, but there is some. I think, going to separate this a little bit more, but I do like the definition and I like the way that my hair feels. So before I do that, I'm going to just show you guys the Food for Soft Hair Oil Serum. So my notes say this is a serum and leave-in treatment infused with avocado oil and hyaluronic acid, our buzzword, to provide a smoother, softer hair with heat protection. It's vegan, lightweight for buildable application with no weigh down, leaves hair hydrated and added shine, and locks in moisture and acts as a heat protectant for heat up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're supposed to follow up the shampoo and conditioner or the treatment mask by applying several drops of oil, serum to wet or dry hair, and do not rinse. Use more product for higher porosity hair. So I have used this product before. I've used it dry as both a heat protectant before adding some curls to my silk press, and also just to refresh daily. Couple of drops of that there. And one thing I do like about this oil is that it's kind of a dry oil. It doesn't feel oily, for lack of a better description. Now, that is presumably because most of the first 5 ingredients are actually silicones, and the oils are a little bit like lower down the ingredient list. Let me see something. Yes, there's sunflower seed oil, rosemary leaf extract, there's avocado oil, being kind of the main oil in this serum, but the first 5 is mostly silicones. So that I'm kind of on the fence about, but now that I'm washing my hair way more frequently, silicones have not mattered as much. But I do like the feel of this serum, and I can say that applied across the week, it really doesn't build up or weigh your hair down. So what I'm gonna do, fluff this out, insert a few pictures for you guys to see the finished look, and then I'll come back in a few days and let you know how that cream and that gel in particular wore across the week. Will it give me longevity? Will my Twistout die in a day or two? We'll see. But I will come back and update you guys and give you my final thoughts. Hey y'all, I'm back. I washed my hair on Saturday and it is Wednesday, probably afternoon by now. And I've just come back from the gym this morning, and I feel like that moisturizing cream and gel combination have performed very, very well. Hopefully you can see the back of my hair as well, but my hair is very, very soft. As you can see, I still have quite a bit of definition in my curls. I just pulled it up into a poof because the root area of my hair was just starting to lose definition. That just happens. It's a Twistout. But y'all, I was planning on washing my hair today, and I really don't have to if I don't want to, because my hair still looks and feels great. So in terms of my final verdict, this moisturizing cream, although I didn't really love it by itself in terms of the whole, it is top notch for moisture and softness. Like, my hair feels like a cloud. I haven't had problems with dryness or feeling like my hair is going to snap. My hair is smooth to the touch. Wonderful, wonderful product. And in combination with this gel, it has obviously worked very well in terms of maintaining definition and maintaining a curl. My hair never felt greasy. It never felt crunchy. Not even when it had a cast did it feel crunchy. And it really didn't flake or anything like that. Now, my scalp is ever so slightly itchy, but again, I have been sweating in my hair, and it is now Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 days since my last wash. That's not terribly unusual in my hair. So these two, I'm not mad at all. And in terms of the Food for Soft oil, this one I'm also not mad at all. I put on just a couple drops y'all saw when I took my hair down. I'll put another couple of drops in my hair yesterday, 3 days later, and my hair still doesn't feel like it has any buildup. It's not oily to the touch. Like, I know something is there, but it's not like ill, gross oil slick. So, and my hair is still very fluffy. It has a lot of movement. It's not weighted down by any of these three products. So I would definitely purchase any of these three again. Definitely well worth it. Speaking of that, let's talk prices. Both of these are regular price $21 a piece. And then the Food for Soft oil comes in 2 sizes. This is the small one, 1 ounce for $19. And then the bigger one, I think, might be 3 ounces for $33. But it's going to take me forever and a year to get through this one. So I feel like the 1 ounce is a good value. All of these products, a little bit seems to have gone a very, very long way. So worth the investment if you can swing it. But also, if you caught my last video about the Food for Soft collection, because I'm batch filming, Ulta is getting ready to do their sales. These two were just on sale for like $14.50, but they run sales frequently, so just keep your eye out. The shampoo and the conditioner are about to go on sale, and I'm considering buying those instead of the Food for Soft shampoo and conditioner, or picking up the co-wash. Also, there is a holiday set that exists called Little Miss Bouncy that has the weightless shampoo. Is it the weightless one? No, the Curl Can Dream shampoo and conditioner and a free light hold gel that would actually be about the same value as the sale that they're running. So we'll see. I don't necessarily want the collection because I just bought this guy, but you know, it's still a good value. So I'm gonna drop some links down in the description bar to these products. If you are interested in reading up on them, taking a look for yourself, and if you decide that you're gonna purchase something and you use one of those links, then I might receive a small commission for it at absolutely no additional cost to you. It just helps me to continue to do what I do. So no pressure, but if you do, thank you. Yeah, so if you like this video, YouTube should be recommending something else for you to watch. once you get done with this video. But if you have to skedaddle, make sure that you're subscribed so you'll get updates for when I publish something next. So in the meantime, do what you love what you do, and try something new. And I'll see you guys for the next one.